the youth and the parents and everybody takes to the street to say we don't want social government again, we don't want social leadership in police again, that they should pay for the crimes they commit in this case, I will join them. Èmi ò báyọ̀ ṣe mo wà pẹ̀lú mo dìbò fún yàn mo wá rí pé gbọ́rọ̀ mo ti bẹ̀bẹ̀ mo ti kọ lẹ́tà mo ti làágùn mo ti jẹ ìyà. I will not hesitate to. So I am taking them back now so that when it gets to that stage, so that they won't say, this Yomi he doesn't like the government. Does the government like what I am doing? Are they supporting what I am doing? Are they not doing everything to suppress me? So I want to play this stuff back again from beginning. So Buki, as you can see, I'm playing the work of your hand because Agbajo Olafin Soya. But it's quite sad that Baba Mohbad has got something like this for over 2 weeks. And the luxury, what if you buawa 2 weeks here? If you don't, it's quite sad. Oh.
Say you want big on going back to the nation. Say you want big. Say you want big. Mama, pay massive big, but Mohbad, Wunmi, Mohbad is in the room. But say you want big. You want to enjoy the say one really. You want to support 15 to 1 really. Say what you want big. You want bro.
Eluma, Benny, Moanule, Bubala, Wanule, Lale, Joy, and you.
But you walk boy, you should back. About let you feel, but that first response, you would have. I was expecting the guy would come and say, so power. Ko argue. Only Benny, one.
Amy spending the OG lifestyle, Bubala, Wale, and your call Nico, tossing. Darusha Uroja and Kurunile, Bashende Kuteba Waligo, Darusha Loli, Prime Boy, Yankuba Deli. So it's a letter of Susi, Pelu Adura, everybody. I didn't go, but normal everybody knows she must be normal because what Sigma talking issue few times in Baba bed. Most times in Baba bed time to show Baba because for everybody low Baba to one issue everybody at the share anything, everybody might go. So Baba and so Roger Rashi they emotive everybody, meet everybody soon. But OG and soon because one smoke. So where are we doing? Five bullets, bubble body. And shout out to Lucy Bear. Almost everybody to want to man being there. Steady. Right. Almost everybody. To man being in there. Only 1 or 2 new reform. The same thing. See our Dura at Damola.
Sheba, almost everybody don't be no lay. Only 1 or 2 things. Log video. Nick Pankoto Shelendo. Yes. I want to get machine coco. Mo send it, see Baba, mo send it. Me, mo send it. But I'm going to be so.
Send it to Nicky San machine coco. The battery she damage control. It's Emma Fìre damage control. Emma Fìre damage control. Just let's come together. I'm going to beg you, Buki Jesse. Nobody is going to take your glory. Everybody is playing a role. Emma Fìre damage control. Let's come together. Our unity will bring justice and then we are doing it for ourselves. Consequence, follow Mohbad marry justice.
Asking everybody, maybe she was smelling that it was coming from
with or without any of us.
And she was asking everybody. So I don't.
I just play a talking about.
Money Baba, ṣe gbọ́ ọdún tí mo send yìí sá. Ìgbà tí bàbá máa padà sọ fún mi, wọ́n ní kí n bá wọn wá dress, àwọn ọmọ dress wọn. Mo ní mi, àbẹ́ mi tí mo gbé UK. Tẹ̀bá, mo ní ṣèbó ní ìgbà tẹ́ ẹ̀ rá dress. Ṣé yìí wà ń bẹ̀? Gbogbo nígbà tí kìíní ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ni ṣé yìí wà ń bẹ̀? Ṣé yìí wà ń bẹ̀?
Ṣé ẹ ti gbọ́ àbí ti tún play again? I should repeat from the start. Mo jẹ́rìí. I'm repeating it for the last time.
Mo máa gbé ìgbà sí ń bẹ́ ìgbà tí Bùbájà tí Wunmi pa Mohbad sínú ilé o, sínú yàrá yẹn. But ṣé yìí wà ń bẹ̀? Ẹ wà nínú ilé ń jọ yẹn, ṣé yìí wà nínú ilé? Ẹ wà náà wọn tó sọ pé 15 tó wà nínú ilé yẹn, ṣé yìí wà ń bẹ̀? Ẹ máa gbọ́ mi.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo wà nulẹ̀ gbogbo aláwa nulẹ̀ lálẹ́ ọjọ́ yẹn ẹni òru èmi spending then OG lifestyle gbogbo aláwa nulẹ̀ ẹ̀yàn kan àwọn méjì nìkan tán sí bẹ́ẹ̀ òun náà ni Darusha òru ọjọ́ yẹn lòun kúrò nílé bá ṣe ń dé kò tẹ́ bá wọlé gan Darusha lọlé prime boy yẹn kò bá délé rárá àǹtí ẹ̀ so ìsàlẹ̀ tí àwa sùn sí pẹ̀lú àdúrà everybody èmi gbọ́ ariwo but normal everybody náà ṣe mọ̀ pé ó normal because wọ́n kò sígbà tó kì ní issue few times tí mi bá wà bẹ́ẹ̀ most times tí mi máa wà bẹ́ẹ̀ time tí show bá wà because ó máa fún everybody lówó tí gbogbo ara ti wà ní show yẹn everybody àtẹ̀yìn tó ti ṣe anything everybody máa gbowó so gbogbo ara wà bẹ́ẹ̀ so ọjọ́ ìbá ṣe dé ẹ̀mọ́ ti rẹ everybody immediate everybody sùn owó jì yẹn kò ń sùn tiẹ̀ because ó wá ń smoke so bóyá ibi tó ti ń fa igbó ló ti gbọ́ gbogbo ariwo yẹn ṣá tóun ti lọ síbẹ̀ almost everybody tó wà tó máa ń gbé ń bẹ̀ ọ̀nà gbé mi ò ń gbé ń bẹ̀ steady báyẹn almost everybody tó máa ń gbé nínú ilé yẹn not ní 1 or 2 ní orí phone the same thing tí àwọn àdúrà àti Dàmọ́lá.
ṣe gbọ́ almost everybody tó ń gbénu.
tí àdúrà àti Dàmọ́lá tọ̀dọ̀ tèmi ló fẹ́ mẹ́nu bà yẹn please power tap let's get it to 100,000. Some people are saying I should interpret abi I should subtitling. Do I have to translate in English? Do I translate in English? Please power tap. Let's take it to 100,000. Make sure you put gift because they might take this thing away. I should interpret. Okay, I will play it again and interpret. And this will be the last time. I'm doing the work of host and interpreter now. So. So the lady Buki Jesse is asking the person on the other phone who claimed to be Mohbad's friends or whatever it is. The question she's asking now is, were you there when the incident happened? That incident happened. Now, I'll go on. She now said, I know maybe you might not be there when Wunmi took Mohbad's life in the house, in the room. But were you there in that house? Were you there in the house when the incident happened? Are you part of the 15 people that were said to be in the house on the day Mohbad breath is last? And then he said, yes, I was in the house. All of us were in the house that midnight.
Spending. Then
myself, I want to be mentioning myself spending
OG lifestyle gbogbo wale ẹyọkọ àwọn méjì nìkan tán sí bẹ́ẹ̀ òun náà ni Darusha òrọjọ ẹ lòun kúrò nílé bá ṣe ń dẹkùn tẹ bá wọlé gan Darusha lọlé.
He said the only person that didn't follow them into the house was Darusha, that he didn't even get to the house before he alighted, and then Prime Boy, that he didn't even follow them from the show.
Prime Boy, yeah, kò bá délé rárá àǹtí ẹ̀. So ìsàlẹ̀ tí àwọn sùn sí pẹ̀lú àdúrà everybody.
He said the downstairs that they were napping, they took a nap downstairs with themselves and Adura.
But
he said he heard a loud noise.
Everybody knows she must be normal because
he said it's because it's a recurring factor. It's not a normal thing. It's something they normally witness, that they normally have scuffles and arguments, violence, domestic violence, sort of.
Most times they time to show about what because for everybody know.
So most times he's always around Mohbad when there is show, and because Mohbad is always magnanimous, he will give them money, generously.
See, Mohbad show everybody. I don't share anything. Everybody might go. So everybody.
So that midnight, on arrival, everybody, as they came back from the show, everybody was tired.
Everybody soon. But OG soon because one smoke.
Said OG is always keeping vigil because he's always the influence of smoking. He loves to smoke.
So where we don't almost everybody to want to man.
He said that might have aided his first-hand, ability to capture what happened. So definitely it means that it's looking like OG is the guy that is interested in getting tickets. OG don't like OG. It's like OG is the one that needed ticket to elope and then release the video. So play it up.
Yes, steady, right? Almost everybody to man getting in there, not only one or two, no refund. The same thing. See our Dula Tidamala.
And he said almost everybody they have one or two things in their phone, even particularly about what happened on that day. And further ones that I was told, I have not. They said, as a matter of fact, it began recording right from inside the car when they were returning back home. Maybe after spending already, highlighted or was dropped off. One of them actually joined the car Mohbad was being conveyed with them. So the bottom line, that's all for now. I think there are more, but that's the only ones that was sent to me. That's the only one that was sent to me. I don't have any other one yet. So you will also so when Prime Boy dropped, right? Okay, now let's have panel session. Let's start with God's protection. God's protection, are you there? You can unmute your mic.
Yeah.
2 minutes, because I've gone long.
2 minutes náà. Sherry, ìkan tẹ́mi fẹ́ sọ ni wípé tó bá jẹ́ pọ́wọ́ family mọ́ lóòótọ́, wọn ò ní máa condemn video 3 seconds video. Because ìkan tẹ́ ti sọ already, òun náà ni Bukky Jesse náà tún jáde síta tó tún sọ. Definitely, why are they calling Yomi thief? Why tí wọ́n ṣe ń sọ fún wa pé ó lè ní Yomi tó fẹ́ kí gbogbo wa tó fẹ́ ká kúrò lẹ́yìn Yomi ká wá dà gọ̀rọ̀rọ̀ ká máa lọ sọ́dọ̀ wọn lọ máa gbọ́ irọ́. Definitely they are all lying to the public since all this time. Wọ́n parọ́ fún wa, wọ́n gba owó lẹ́yìn tó ti mọ irú ikú tó pa ọmọ wọn. Lẹ́yìn tó ti mọ irú ikú tó pa Mohbad. wọ́n dẹ̀ jáde síta pé ká lọ máa gé ẹran ara Mohbad ká máa fi ṣe autopsy ẹjọ́ rí ẹ̀jẹ̀ nígbà tó lọ sí hospital ṣé wọ́n tó lọ sí police station ṣé wọ́n sọ ńbẹ̀ pé wọ́n rí ẹ̀jẹ̀. ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì kí ni reason tó fi jẹ́ pé ìdílé yẹn everywhere tí justice ti máa jáde náà ń block wọ́n dẹ̀ ń fight fáwọn wá justice so wọ́n wá sí public láti pé káwa public we should help them to fight for their property but not justice. Definitely they want to use the public to fight for their property not justice. Bákan méjìlá dálé ayé o nǹkan tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ lélẹ̀ àìsí ní ẹ̀sùn méjì justice for Mohbad la ní tẹ́lẹ̀ ó tún di justice for ẹ̀sìn gbowó àdúgbò àbá ti wá justice ti Mohbad àbá tún padà ṣàkàntàbílì.
Justice for public fund náà ni.
After justice for Mohbad we are going to do justice for GoFundMe.
Justice for GoFundMe is a bigger brand though. You can say justice for public fund. I get what I'm saying. You can say justice for public fund or justice for our money. Don't say justice for GoFundMe. Though it will
justice for our money. Justice for our money.
Go on. Go on, God's protect. Okay, let's have Prince. You can unmute your mic, Prince. God's protection.
Ṣé rí ní tí mo rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé àwọn fámìlì yẹn àwọn ni wọn wá justice and then ẹni tó sẹ̀dí kìíní yẹn sí ọ yẹ kó lè sẹ̀dí gbogbo ẹ̀tọ́ fún yín because nígbà tí yẹn interview gbogbo yẹn tó fẹ́ mẹ́nu lé ọ̀rọ̀ Dàmọ́lá àti àdúrà ọ yẹ kó jẹ́ agbọ́n tí ó sọ ń bẹ̀ yẹn ibẹ̀ lẹ́tìmọ̀ pé kìíní yẹn 3 seconds yẹn ọ jẹ́ ní gbogbo àwọn tí ń bú yín lọ ojú ọ̀padà tì wọ́n agbára lọ́lọ́run àwọn náà tó fàdúrà ràn yín lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ jábọ́ ẹni wálẹ̀ agbára lọ́lọ́run.
All right, OJ Daniel TV, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Good evening, bro.
Good evening, my brother. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. Although I just recently started following up on your pursuit for justice for Mohbad, and I love your level of transparency. Like you've been updating us, but me, the issue that I'm having about the public is once they like you, whatever, you cannot even do any bad in their eye, because to me you're the only one that is truly finding this justice for Mohbad. The families, there's something that they are hiding. Even the father self that is accepting all interviews, he's not coming out straight. He's not. Most of the interviews that I saw, he was just saying, I don't know, I felt they are all fighting for their pockets, to be honest. They are like that woman mentioned, they are fighting for the guy's property. The father wants to have, the mother wants to have, the brother, and that Adura, he knows something, but he does not want to talk to. Just please, bro, continue in your fight for this justice. I know justice will prevail very soon.
Thank you. What Intemi cause suspect, and mark my word, Intimo suspect in a way is looking like there is one big musician who is part of a cult that some of them in that house belong. Tia we no demo. Because I don't know, the finishing line is still blurry. It's still blurry. Something is still blurry there. Check it to me. Somebody did something to corroborate or to I don't know. But from what was available, bottom before somebody finished up, and that person, those are the people that are now trying to act like, okay, nothing is blurry, Abi. Okay, it's because I don't, the way I'm looking at it, I don't think for Adura does not have, it doesn't look like Adura has a hand in what by Mohbad, but it looks like he is in whether agreement or he's scared or something. I don't know what. Like the guy said, he doesn't know what was promised Adura, and that is why Mohbad's spirit will continue to haunt Adura. Even Mohbad's spirit will not allow him to actually shine. And I believe that if Adura should stand still, that I want to speak my truth, then nothing will happen to Adura. And then he will become the star he wants to become and still live and fulfill and maintain that dynasty. He can even have Aduranization, or he can even continue to maintain immortalization. Immole is Immole. Àti mo ka Adura ló ń jẹ́ tó bá continue immortalization kò ṣeéṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ kò sẹ́ni tó ní right láti maintain ẹ̀jú ọ̀nà lọ. But I can tell you for free, Mohbad will not allow the public that he ran to get him justice to pay attention to you until he gets that justice. You want the same public to listen to your music, but his public are still listening to Mohbad and his voice of reckoning that I want justice. And don't waste away. Don't listen to your mom, because everything, if you stand by Mohbad, it doesn't even make any sense. Mohbad is still in the mortuary. You want to start a career when he is on. You will only take over when you assist him in getting eternal rest. Then now, speak your truth, stand firm. You will see the way the public will stand by you. You will know exactly who are likely to touch you. Then even family if the person that used Mohbad, whether they use it for ritual or for whatever, is in your family, let the person carry their cross. If you want to carry this kind of a cross and you want to start it with a new talent, I can tell you it cannot fly. Your mother doesn't understand what parenting is all about at this stage. They are deceiving you. The whole public, you need the spirit and the backing of the public. And if holding this kind of stuff in your head, in your heart, and that kind of an image, maybe you want to be singing for yourself and your mom, because I saw a video yesterday. I don't know the party you guys are doing in the living room, that your mom wore a gown, she's dancing to Mohbad's. You need to be very careful, because certainly if it is music you want to build, and if you do this to Mohbad, I don't care who you put around you, manager, friends, the exact thing that was done to Mohbad is coming for you. It is how this industry has been put up. because that thing that you know, nobody in that industry that they know what you know would want to even lift you because they will see you as a threat. They don't like you. And that can never give you the freedom you desire. Don't ever think that, okay, we belong to, I'm not saying you guys don't belong to frats and all of that. But the public is bigger than any frat. And go and mark my word down. If the truth eventually comes out, Adura, Iya Mohbad, King White, Ogboyin, if that video eventually litters social media, I don't know where you guys are going to. I don't know where you guys are going to stay. I don't know where you guys are going to put your face. I don't know, and it is 99.9% possible that the video will find its way to the public very shortly. I can tell you for free. I can tell you all for free. I can tell you all for free. Okay, let's have Fela, are you there? Fela, are you there? Fela.
Let's have Kofi. Fela is not there. Mr. Kofi, can you unmute, please?
Yeah, good day, everyone. And, today happened to be another day again in the cause of justice for Mohbad. And we've seen how events are unfolding itself anyway. So at this moment, we only need to speak to all the true justice seekers. Mr. Yomefabiye, they said time and event we vindicate people. With what some of the things that Buki said today, people, especially those that are reasonable, will have actually known that you've been saying the truth from day one. They've been trying to actually malign you. They've been trying to pervert all the truth that you've been saying. But the event that happened this morning during a show of shame will have actually opened people's eyes to a lot of things. That is this not what this man has been saying from the onset? But it's like they've been looking for a way of covering the truth. They don't want people to know what the truth is all about. Now it is very clear, very open, so that even a blind man can even see that this family that we're talking about, they have been the one that has been standing as stumbling block all these days. And when you are saying it, when you've been saying it, a lot of people will be like, oh, Ashejuma iti poju. But right now, it is clear to all of them. They've all seen it right now that Paro, this person is actually saying the truth. Now, when the issue of the CCTV footage first came on board, people were like, irony. This same bookie, irony address Muyiwa and other people. So when 3 seconds video came out, this same person, Lua Juogede Sobo, you understand? So later she came out to debunk herself that Badura was the one that actually sent the 3 seconds video. Now, the same way it came, that they were requesting for money from you, it was the same way they requested money from her also. And she can see herself now that, okay, it is the same, how will I put it, the same source and the same thing. Now,
she said she believed the guy.
Exactly. So now it is very clear now that Joseph Aloba himself is the one that has been actually, not only Muyiwa, Joseph Aloba himself is involved. We have to actually say the truth. Now, I realized that what they were after is to actually get money to better their life. Want to go public, seriously. Over 30 million naira low access bank. As I'm speaking with you right now, they only have like 24,000 naira in that account. So that is Access Bank.
How much did you say enter the Access Bank?
Over 30 million. 30 million.
Over
30 million.
And you were saying 3 million.
I said 30 million. So as we are speaking right now,
he meant to say 30 anyway.
Let me say it again. Over 30 million naira. And as we are speaking right now, they are having just 24,000 naira remaining in their accounts. That is Access Bank only. Now, what happened to GoFundMe? We don't know what is available in the Wema account, and that is why they think they have frame more than any other person. So what they are after is just all about frame, all about Emi Nemuwambe, and that is why they do not want any justice for this boy. Now, a lot of people are saying, one is San. San is not there to defend Mohbad. San is there to defend Joseph Aloba, and that is why anything going towards Mohbad, they are all keeping quiet, including the legal team. So if they are all looking for justice, so we will not be where we are right now. So I want to plead with true justice seekers. We need to come together and rally around Yomi Fabiyi. Rally around not only Yomi Fabiyi, but Break the Silence Foundation. So this is the time that we need to move. I believe from their camp, they are realizing their own gullible mistakes. They knew and they found out right now that they've been taking people for a ride. It is not easy for them to back down because they've already